I was having a conversation last week with one of my mentees, and I told him, my friend, I said, hey, you're too old for this now. It's not a flex to continue to have potential. At a certain point in time of your life, you have to apply what's inside of you. You got to start taking action. I understand building up your confidence, and that's why you tune into the Legacy Lab every week. But for some of you, you've been leaning on your potential, or in other words, what you could be doing for far too long. It's time to take action. What would you attempt if you knew you couldn't fail? How much differently would your life be? How much impact would you be able to make on the world? If you have an answer, I got another question for you. What's holding you back? I'm inclined to believe that it's something called fear. But today, I'm going to teach you how to tackle it. We're going to talk about how to overcome the fear of failure. My name is Jordan Green-Ellis. Welcome to the Legacy Lab. What's up, y'all? If you're new, welcome to the Legacy Lab. And if you're joining again, welcome back. Before you get into today's episode, I want you to do a couple of things. First, get a pen and a piece of paper. Secondly, I want you to hit subscribe so that you don't miss another Legacy Lab episode. Today, we're talking about how to overcome the fear of failure. And the short answer is that it's a mindset that you have to adopt today. So I want you to repeat after me. Say, I will never again be afraid to fail. One more time. I will. You didn't say it. One more time. I will never again be afraid to fail. That's right. This is the mindset that you need to have first and foremost, because where your focus goes, your energy flows. Everything that you are capable of doing can go towards pursuing the success that you dream of. But if you doubt it in your heart, if you can't conceive it in your mind, if you are afraid to fail, it'll paralyze you, thus wasting the potential that you already have. So first, we got to adopt this mindset. Now, after this, I want to give you a few key principles that you have to remember on your journey, because like I say, every single week, you have the potential for success, but it's a journey until you get there. You got to be ready for the ride. So my first thing that I want you to remember is this: failure is data, not defeat. Like when you try to do something and you fail at it, when you give it your best effort, you plan it out, you ask for help, you did all the things that you were supposed to do, and it still doesn't work out, please understand this. It's just data, not defeat. What I mean is this: it's only the second quarter. It's only the first half. You still got another half of the game to play. You still got another opportunity. You still got potential. If you're alive watching me, watching this video right now, you have the potential to bounce back from what you just attempted at. But you gotta know that it's data, not defeat. See, we often will face situations in life that will cause us to think that we are incapable. And the truth is, if you believe that you are, then you're right. But if you can change your mindset to the situation that you seemingly failed at and learn from it, you'll now be able to apply what it is that you've just learned. There isn't one teacher that you've ever had, nor will there ever be a teacher that will expect you to successfully pass a test that you were not prepared for. My friend, this is just another test, and you've just gotten the preparation that you needed. So don't forget what you learned. Don't block out the memory completely. I understand. It very well may be traumatizing to you, but don't get nothing from that experience. So you have to be willing to embrace the learning moments. I love how sometimes people say we only win or we learn. We never ever lose. Losing, my friends, is a mindset. So remember, when you fail, it's not final. When you fail, it's just data, not defeat. My next point is this: perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Especially if you've attempted a bunch of things before, you are probably getting in your head. I've been there far too many times. You want to make the perfect thing. You want it to be crystal clear. You wanted to make sure that you have every single I dotted and every single T crossed. But I heard it said like this, okay? 80% done is better than 100% perfect. As long as you're clear and you have the confidence as to the target that you're hitting, I want you to go. I don't want you to wait. I don't want you to wait for the perfect moment. Because when we wait for the perfect moment, we often miss the opportunity that's right in front of us. In addition to that, we have this false mindset that I've been guilty of too, right? To where we think that this one opportunity is going to just change our life drastically, and it could. But more often than not, it's just going to be a stepping stone. So I don't want you to look for a miracle. I just want you to look for the next step. I don't want you to look for the big home run. I just want you to get a base hit. I just want you to apply the next step to your journey. Don't look for the big glamorous moment. I just want you to take one little step. Now, I know it sounds oxymoronic, like who doesn't want $1 million out of thin air? Of course we all do. But usually when those things happen, those people who get them with no work put in will easily lose what it is that they just gained. See, these moments where you are seemingly losing, but you're really learning, only if you apply the data that you've just gathered, those moments are actually building you up. It's called a foundation. Not one of you walked into your house, your apartment, to your school, anywhere that you walked today and wondered if whether or not the floor was going to be sturdy enough when you walked on it. It's because the foundation is strong. And this is what I want your life to be like. I want you to have a strong foundation of good principles, of integrity, of sacrifice, of perseverance, all these things that these moments where you feel like you're losing build. See, nobody learns the things that are needed for a foundation when everything is going good. We learn them when things aren't going good. So don't be deterred when you face a challenge in your life. Don't worry about being perfect. Just worry about getting the next step done. Waiting for the perfect moment will ultimately leave you stuck. Sometimes taking action amidst a little bit of uncertainty builds confidence within you. And so I want you to build that muscle of confidence. Just take the next step. I promise you, it'll be well worth it in the end. The last thing that I want you to write down and remember is this: you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. If you embody the mindset of fear of failure, and you don't learn from your failures, and you don't apply what it is that you've learned, if you embody the mindset of procrastination, waiting until the perfect moment, not taking action, if you embody this mindset, I can guarantee you that at the end of your life, you won't have regrets of failure. You'll have the regret of missed opportunities. And I can guarantee you that the regret of missed opportunities is far heavier than the regret of failed attempts. I was having a conversation last week with one of my mentees, and I told him, my friend, I said, hey, you're too old for this now. It's not a flex to continue to have potential. At a certain point in time of your life, you have to apply what's inside of you. You got to start taking action. I understand building up your confidence, and that's why you tune into the Legacy Lab every week. But for some of you, you've been leaning on your potential, or in other words, what you could be doing for far too long. It's time to take action. Understand this, that if you want to do something significant in your life, if you want to leave a lasting legacy, then my friend, you got to learn to take the risk. It's believed that Thomas Edison tried 1,000 times before he actually perfected the light bulb. All you have to do is take the first step. You may have to take 1,000 of them, but on that next step, it could be the time where you achieve what it is that you've been dreaming of. But my friend, if you don't take any steps, you'll always be what you've always been. You have the potential for more. You have the potential for unlimited greatness, unlimited success on the inside of you. But I don't want it to stay inside. You've got to let it out. So today, I want you to make this commitment to yourself. Find a mirror if you have to, and the first person you see, I want you to repeat after me and say this to him. I am not the sum total of my mistakes. I messed up before, but I'm not a mess up. I've lost before, but I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. I'm an overcomer. I can accomplish my dreams. I can fulfill my potential. Today is the day that I'll take another step towards fulfilling my potential. As always, I need you to remember, never forget that you have the potential for greatness inside of you. But my friend, it's inside of you. And it's a journey that you've got to be willing to take in order to get there. If you are willing to take the journey, I want you to tune in every single week to the Legacy Lab. Hit that subscribe button below before you go. My name is Jordan Green-Ellis, and I sincerely thank you for tuning into another episode. I'm signing out, but you already know I'll see you soon. Stay legendary.